That was terrible. I cannot believe that happened. Give me a second. I totally had a nip slip. Can you, that's crazy. I didn't even, like, I have no plan for this stuff. And so I did not see that coming at all. And so I had to stop it right away. Stop those shiz right away. Okay, so that's not working for me, so I'm gonna have to just do it here. Setting up and then, dude, that was terrible, terrible. But I don't want to hear anything about it. I'm just gonna repeat what I said before. Fuck. Okay. This is gonna be a candle wax energy reading, based on day 2 transit, from the main candle reading. Okay, from yesterday. I will also be exercising because I want to be my best self, and I realize that if I am in more receptive mode and I'm not taking the action to physically work on myself and choose to invest in other things, that means that I'm also receptive to kind of shape-shifting to what others would like me to be, how they would like me to appear, and what's within my capabilities to do so. But I would rather stay truer to myself and see what my truer self, you know, with action, with my own investments, manifests to be. So this is a more concise version of what I was trying to talk about before I had a wardrobe malfunction, okay? And, so, how should I do this? The exercises I remember to do, moon card, go ahead and manifest it, baby. And the clarifying card was move quickly. Just do it. Yep, move quick. This is a more tame version, obviously, of this reading. And then for this particular, like, pull, because this was done, like, no more than 5 minutes before. I would say no more than 3 minutes before I started this, is Queen of Cups in reverse. It's the doing side. It's being objective. It's being, like, holding your cup to yourself, Tina. We're not doing the wah-wah, like, poor me, nobody likes me, etc., etc. We're not feeling self-pity. We're going to take the action and be chill and keep our cup to ourselves, fill it to the brim, and also, like, fill up some reserves for any emergency purposes, you know, if needed. But right now, just gonna be chill and do the whole self-love thing. And so here is being receptive to the undercurrents, which is judgment coming in. It is karma, and it's going to happen, whether, like, this is overdue karma. So it's coming in fuller force, like a funnel effect. So much so that I was starting to feel nausea today, even after having coffee. It's crazy. Even after, like, even right now, I think it's like there's heat coming off of, like, my head, like, almost like, I don't know. I tried drinking water. It started making me nauseous. But right now, I don't know. Like, I feel like my head's, like, just heat's coming off of it. So then, yeah, so you might as well do something during this downtime. That's the real Tina that I do know, that I do remember. So, why did that happen? Why did that happen? I never have problems with these tops. I don't understand. So why was there a do-over? I don't understand. Ace of Wands in reverse. Put your power to yourself. What? What does that mean? why did I have to replay, like, what happened? The sun card. I think this is lighting a big freaking match. I don't know. You know how, like, celebrities do, like, publicity stunts and that kind of thing? So I feel like what they're saying is just play it off, play it cool. Things happen, and that you don't anticipate, so you just go with it, okay? And it's... I don't understand. Who, like, why would it be like that anyway? I don't understand. Hold on. Okay. Maybe I need to adjust them. Like, hold on. Maybe make them tighter. I don't know. I've never had problems with this thing. Come on. Okay. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay, so that's one side. What's the other side? Yeah, the other side's a little low. So, come on. Because that's not going to happen again. I'm not doing that shit again. Come on. Okay. Okay. I think that's okay. Alright, doesn't have to be even, it's fine. Okay, I don't know what these exercises are called, but I'm gonna do them. For sure. Oh yeah, okay, so that's, I pulled a card. This is, lighting, like, starting something big. Starting something very, very big. So, I don't know why did I do that? I don't understand. I don't still understand, but it's okay. I can't have my hair completely down because it's exercise. Okay, so I think I got to 6.5 before I decided I was going to change angles, and that was crazy. Okay. Okay, does that feel right? I think that feels right. Okay, well, we're just gonna go with it. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'll just say I started or finished off on 5, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought I was gonna be hella not balanced, but I'm doing better than I thought I was going to. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Okay. 19. 20. Okay, back to the other side. My rolls, okay. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay. On the other side. Okay, maybe I'm not as balanced here. Let's see. 1,000. Okay. Oh, fuck. That's where I got it. Okay. 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 Now I have to put my hair up. That's... I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat. Okay. Okay. I just took a shower. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna do this. So I'll do 2 sets of 20, both sides, 10-pound weights each side for balance, and we'll do that probably every 2 days, or like I guess every other day. And then if that gets too easy on the second week, then we'll add 10 more to the, I don't know, is it they call it, do they call it reps? I don't know. Just take a little break. And stretch. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do this. Card. So, tell me some things, my divine panel. What do you want to tell me right now? Knight of Wands. You're already doing it. Okay. Alright. And the Fool card. Yeah, you already started. This is confidently starting on your path. This is a different way in doing that. But they're basically saying don't wait for somebody to meet you up at the bus stop. You just go when the bus sees you. You look up the bus schedule and you do it, okay? So that's basically what's happening. I'm not taking a second shower, dude. I'm not going that far right now. I just need to get some movement because I felt like I'm starting to get whatchamacallit, bloatedness over here from people coming at me. People coming at me again. And so, and the only way to counteract that is with some movement. It's not the only way, but like it's freaking in the middle of the night, 2:15. Yep. So, doing good with that. Anything else before I start the next round? Oh, on my left side is King of Cups. He's here. He's here. You know, we talked about the King of Cups. Whoever that is at the very, like I say, if we're just talking about essentials, it's spirit. Spirit's with me. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. Second run at this to make sure babies are in place. Okay. Back at it. I don't know why one side is more stable than the other. But maybe I'll go backwards and try that side first, yeah. My left side feels weaker when I try to balance. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. Okay. 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 Fuck. Okay. 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 I survived. I survived 2 sets. Okay. It's hot. It's hot though. Hey, look, I have a fan. Thanks. Thanks so much. That came handy. All right. Now, more cards. What else do you want to tell me? Divine panel. Exorcising the demons. Take 2. 6 of Cups inverted. This is kin energy. This is my friendship energy. My soulmate energy. That's what's here. Oh, this is my This is my charged water. Oh, okay. It's credit here. So it doesn't do the normal like spray spritzer now, obviously. Okay, there we go. Better. Okay. Better. All right. So this kin energy. Kin energy. So I have my support crew here. I think it's being magnetized. Oh, my kin energy is doing well then, as far as, you know, self-care and, you know, upkeep. 2 of Cups for sure, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and 10 of Swords. Yeah, so I have my health nuts here, my crew that's that puts in a shit ton of work. They slay, and so they get the returns, obviously, from it. But this is my gem buddy crew here, at least the spirit of it. I really don't want to sweat a lot. 3 of Swords. Okay, why 3 of Swords behind that? The Empress. Oh, I'm slaying too. Nice. Master number 33. Okay, let me. I don't want to get really sweaty, so I have to get a towel. Okay. Yes. Okay. Next up, usually what I do are like, I think donkey kicks, is that what they're called? I usually do that when I'm chilling, like as my in-between, like my commercial exercise. But I think I've had enough sit-down time to do some squats, and then, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I just have to make sure, like, I'm balancing out with any type of nausea that I might feel. Yeah, there's some ill working, so it's important not to focus on that and not to let the energy sit. So that's what I'm trying to do. Cool down a little bit. This is probably what a Twitch stream is for. You know, and there's like a lot of pause time, but it's okay. It's okay. I do what I want. I do as I please. Okay. Make sure my body temperature is back to norm. Okay. All right. Is it okay to do more? I really need to make sure, like, I don't end up falling over. Feel okay? I feel okay. Okay. There's, like, not enough room here, though. Hold on. Psh. Move it. Move it or lose it, pal. Move it. Okay. Just kidding. Oopsie derpsies. Okay. Sit there. Alrighty. have to check on my form. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Is it... my knees are going to bump into there, so... Do I have it here? I'm going to bump into stuff. Hold on. Can I do it? Maybe I can just twirl it about. Just a bit. Can I do it like that? What's showing in my room? Oh, my dollhouse. That I scored that one recently. Okay. Alright. I think I can do it this angle without bumping into anything. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Do we do 20? I feel like we do 20, right? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me take a little break. So squats aren't really that hard for me. I think it's like getting in my head about the form, just because there's so much about the knees should not exceed going past the toes or the ankle. And even when people say that, when I look at what they're doing, I still see the knees going past the ankles or the toes. So, I don't have like a wall mirror, so I'm hoping that this is gonna kind of help me look back on my form, because I remember what that what my knees feel like. And so when I think too much about my form, it just screws me up a little bit. But anyway, wait for a bit. I mean, I guess I could do donkey quick kicks while let's not waste time here. Huh? Let's not waste time here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 20. Hold on. I need the fan on. Okay, give me a second. Thank you very much. Okay. Fan is good. Winding. Okay. We're back at it. I was supposed to go every other day exercising, but instead I did Tuesday and I think Thursday of last week, and then kaput. Kaput, I like the guy. Kaput. And yeah, I had some stagnancy. I totally forgot. Even though these things are over here. So, I'm gonna try to do it every other day. I have my planner so I can keep myself honest and write that shit down. Okay. 20 more, my darling. Okay. Okay. Don't go past the toes. Or is it the ankles? I don't know. Till it feels right. Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna have some orange juice. I'm gonna have some orange juice after these messages. We'll be right back. Shh. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Be right back. On a hot day, I pop this into the freezer, and I take it with me when I'm doing my errands. So I have a slushie at all times. I do it sometimes because it's a little too sugary. So I do the reverse thing where people, you know, like freeze ice cubes of whatever juice or lemon or whatever. I just do one lump sum. Then I pour the water in it. And then Tina has her way. That's what happens, okay? That's the way I do it. So I was like, actually, like, just much water kind of here. It's just confusing because it's high pulp. Ugh. Okay. Going to do some candle wax in just a moment. Alright, my divine panel. What do you want to fill me in on before I start the candle wax energy reading for day 2 transit? What do you want to tell me? And so they say, Eight of Swords inverted, the Hangman inverted. I think some people are stuck on me. Stuck on, but like objective. It's weird. It's like, I don't know. Let's get some clarification on that. Because I think this is an external energy. This is not me. Let me see. What's the clarifiers for that? Excuse me. King of Wands. Oh, somebody has their pre-established network. Somebody who's charming. Is this a classy man? It's definitely somebody that everybody likes. It's upright. So someone's stuck on me, whether like they're deciding things, because the Hangman is intentionally being objective to a situation, to an energy, to a person, to an entity. Eight of Swords is like feeling like you're stuck in whatever it is, but you can get yourself out. Sometimes you opt yourself in, so it's also, whether an intentional or unintentional energy, it's something that you're still holding the power of the yay or nay, but it's like you're caught in it. So you can either choose to play dead in it, like, or you don't realize that you can get yourself out of it. So the context here is telling me that someone's choosing to be in it, but they're like, are they in a, I don't know, the King of Wands upright is a certain person. They might not have all the answers, but they feel comfortable with how to navigate through life. You know what I mean? So, am I like the tricky spot for them? What is going on here? Let's let our hair down. Let's be honest. Hold on, no, but like the heat is getting trapped on my head. When that happens, while my hair is drying, while I'm sweating, it's not a good combo. Let me tell you that. Okay, so let's give the ceiling fan extra power. Very nice, very nice. All right, so what's up with that? Why? They say Six of Swords in reverse. Oh, there's no uncertainty. They're just saying that I'm chill. I'm the safe spot. Home base. Shh. This is a calm spot. I think some people, you know, when they network a lot, when there's like a bunch of, like, especially when they're an empath and they're receptive to a lot of energies, this is, like, and they're very well known. Like, they definitely need some quiet time to recharge, but that doesn't always mean, like, absolutely quarantined. So, what I've been told when I first started, like the most like positive, constructive criticism or positive critique that I was provided was that I have a very calming demeanor, calming voice. I don't know. It was funny because he said that it kind of put him to sleep. But I've heard that more than once, and I don't think it was meant to be like a burn or like comedy relief. It was just like, sometimes, I don't know, some people just are able to do that. It's almost like, I don't know, it's just calming. So maybe that's what that is. I mean, that's what it's showing me. Cutting to the deck, 3 of Wands. Something coming in. Justice. Oh, yeah, it does it for this person. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. They choose it. I think they have other methods of like how to get some shut eye, how to like calm down, and close for the day. But this is one of the chillest options, like the safest options. Wonderful, bravo. Okay, now it's candle reading time. Okay, oh shit, sorry. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna pick 3 from here, right? I'll just feel the energy. I'm gonna get no more than 3 on what it is like for day 2 transit. This is mainly on the how do you do, the meet and greet, all the people that you've met for day 2 transit, Saturday, recap. Okay, candle number 1. That's candle number 1. Candle number 2 for day 2 transit. Meeting people. What's the takeaways? Candle number 2. Candle number 2. This is candle number 2. And do we have a candle number 3 here now? Just 2 candles. Okay. 2 candles today. Alright, so we're gonna do a switcheroo, so give me a second. Oh my. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It'll be better if I just turn it around. Give me a second. Okay. So, candle number 1, it is another abundance candle. Maybe the first meetups were having to do with more so like career type of contacts rather than relaxed contacts. So these are ones like that are like managerial, people who could advance, who have the ability to advance your career or give you more exposure on that level. This is like contract based. This is getting booked. This is that type of energy, okay? Like when you win the Oscars or the Emmys, you're like, I'd like to thank my managers. This person has been incredible. It's kind of like that, the paying respects, how do you do kind of energy. Not everybody likes to do that because it ends up feeling like a political meet and greet. So this is kind of like press conference type of energy. Even on a chill level, there's some degree to that measure of the meet and greets. Like, like somebody's introducing you to another person. So this is day 2, okay, the takeaway. All right, so there are levels to this. You can't really see it here, but like as I pull it back further, you can see a little bit of that, like little levels to it. Not as much as the blue candle that we first encountered, but for this one, it did not burn. Well, it burned all the way to, it doesn't look like that. It's like psych, because you can see that it did burn all the way through. Now, there's going to be much to read from this, only because there's a lot of debris in here. There's a lot. Okay, that's fine. We can read it. We can read it. I can read it. I can do it. There's not much to let go of in here, because that was done on the prefix. Maybe a couple of items, like just very minimal items to let go of. But this tells me that this is good negotiations. This is successful in the meets, in the meetups. Like, you know, you win some, you lose some. But for this, like, what you had to like let go of, like cut your losses on, was like very, 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 very tiny. That's what it's showing me. Okay, now I can do the reading here. Give me a second. All right, so zooming in. Oh shit, this is, how am I gonna do this? Like that? Okay, just straight like that. Can I do it? I think I'm gonna have to do it with the light straight up on it. How do I do it? Okay, so be steady, okay, number 1, and then, I guess it's supposed to be like this. Some of it is a mystery, some of it is in the shadows, you can't see everything. I don't like that, though. Oh, there's like an alien with holding a baby bunting, like E.T. in the middle, holding, a swaddled baby? Like, almost like burping the baby? Burp the baby. You know what? I think there's some remote viewers here. Let me put this down for a second. I think there are some remote viewers here that know when I'm being attacked, because I end up, like, trying to burp it out. So, like, yeah, that are kind of alien to my area. And so, some people have jokes on me, like, uh-oh, we gotta burp the baby. That's code for, like, we gotta protect the baby. Give me a second. Let me turn on the light, in my arena, so maybe I can, carry out the reading over here, where there's more light. Because I think I'm done with my little exercise things right now. Now you have the light. Excuse me. Oh, how do I, hold on. Multitask. Okay. Ooh, better lighting. I love it. Yeah, gotta love it. Okay, so, you see? Sorry, my hand is not very steady. I'm gonna try to lay it on here so that's easier to see. But do you see? An alien. Okay, it's not as easy to see now, okay? It changed a bit. That's weird. That changed a lot. Okay, so that was correct, though. I'm not going to fight that answer. See, at a distance you can see it. It's like E.T., but then when you zoom in with this light, it's like E.T. with pigtails. So it ends up being like a Sesame Street new school character or something. Hybrid giraffe, I don't know, with a little voodoo doll instead. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what's that? You know, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? So you know what's happening on the street, like in the neighborhood, is fucking voodoo. What? Voodoo. I think that's what's happening, but not voodoo. Not all voodoo is bad. Okay. what do you say from this one? I think there's like a neighborhood, you know, like neighborhood watch. Some of them do occult type of work. So in that, they're taking care of the baby. Burp the baby. That's what happens. Oh, one of them plays golf. You see that putter right there? The white one right next to that, like, upturned, like, shoe? What is it? What do you call that? Like an elf shoe? Or a pilgrim shoe? Anyway, what's laying across it is this amoeba-like putter. So somebody plays golf or likes miniature golf or something like that. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of debris here. Obviously, I think there's crumbled up sage, if not bay leaf, rosemary, some salt, of course. Okay, anything else that you want to say from here? I'm going to twist it around a bit. There's a lot of things going around in the atmosphere, but it's all blended in. There's like different levels of watchers, like stadium seating on a spiritual level. Now if we're going to zoom in here, okay. It does look like caretaking energy though. Caretakers, for sure. Okay. Zooming around. I'm still getting a lot of like bird type of energy. You see hovering over. This is like the bird's eye to the bird's eye view of birds. Do you see it? Tell me you see it. Okay. Let's see anything. Oh shit. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. I don't know. I don't want to spend too long on here because it's already almost been an hour. Okay, I'm going to shift it a little bit. Anything you see here? I see a big thumbs up sign. You see? You see? It's a thumbs up sign. Actually, it's also a handshake, like a secret handshake. Do you see that? The black and the white there? And then on the cuff of the white hand is like it looks like a graduation cap. Somebody has graduated. Okay, so yin I think is the black and yang is the masculine, the white, right? If I think that's correct. But there's a melding, like a meeting in the middle. This is an agreement, a secret handshake. But the yang energy, it doesn't have to be male, but like the masculine type of energy within this agreement, the doing side, has graduated. It's come to the agreement, like, oh, okay, I'll do that. And then all of a sudden, when you put that together, it's kind of like a shadow puppet. So the combination of that, if you focus on the cuff where the graduation, like, you know, strings are on the top of that, cuff is the eye of a bird, right? So then the bird, this black bird is, maybe it's not even the eye, but like if you look at the black cohesively, with the white in the middle, like the white is like the shirt of the bird, this black bird. So it's off, you know, it's moving to your left. Is that Method Man moving on your left? Holy crud. I'm so sorry, Method. I don't... moving on your left? Holy crud. I don't remember. Okay. So that's what's going on there. I think it's METHOD, man. Yeah, that's... Yeah. I think that's where he says it. Anyway. That's what's happening. On the left side, though, if it's moving to your left, then it's moving to the receptive side. So the doing side is going to the inbox, going to what they, like, their utility belt, basically. Going to resource what they already have. This is cool because, like, this is kind of like a restructuring, reconfiguration, being resourceful with what you already have. It's the most practical I don't want to like harp on it being the most practical way of doing things, but like practical is smart. It's resourceful. It's what witches do. You know, like, why do you have to go out of your way to get something when you already have, like, something really good at home? So it's kind of like, you know, when we're talking about legends, hold on, I have this zoom feature on my phone. When we're talking about, like, legends, it's cool to resource, like, old material and working from there, or things that haven't been released before. You know, there's reworks and all of that. So, yeah, this is going back to the left, like so, the utility belt. And this Dark Night of the Soul, kind of with like not just a black aura on that bird, but also like a halo, a black halo. So this is very interesting because, like, when people talk about, like, I've never seen a black aura before on a person, and that's a bad thing, right? But for a blackbird, that would be kind of, you know, symbolically speaking, within their nature, especially emerging from the dark night of the soul. It's kind of like you're glowing, but you have soot on you. That kind of energy. So it comes off a little like unearthing to be seen on the outskirts. And it also does the same for the halo. And what else do we want to say about this? There's something else about this. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know how dating apps work. So I know there's something about swipe left, swipe right. I don't remember if it's approval to the left or to the right. I don't know. But I think it's left, you pass on it. Or when you say pass, it means yes to that. I don't know. But historically speaking, right is the correct way. Like, it's a yes. So maybe this is an empowering of like creative decision making, like turning a new leaf, having the ability to make your, like, do it your way, right? So it's saying no to others. I mean, others can provide suggestions, but they're no longer commands. I think that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Freedom to express, not just freedom of speech. I feel like that's what's exercised here. New agreements. Yeah, so these were successful. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Oh, you know, in Stranger Things, how that Demigorgon, like in the sky, the shape of it, I kind of get that over here, but it's not evil. You see, look at the center, the black dot, okay? Move your eyes upwards, and you'll see a torso, and then a head with hair sweeping off to the right, and then between that, up right above that torso, you'll see shoulder space, and then arms outstretched. That's what I'm talking about, you see? It's kind of like a divine feminine type of energy, but strong, because the arms are outstretched, almost like the world card, where, like, look, I've done all of this, and now it's come to an end. And it's not like a bittersweet ending. It's kind of like, hark, this is what I've set forth. I made myself known, and I showed up, and now this is kind of like creative closure, kind of like sticking it to the man almost, because when I look down and from the torso back to like the hip area where that black dot is, there's a protrusion there, as you can see. There's a wick. So it's like sticking it to the man. Yeah, it's something like that. So this is that's interesting. I did not realize that was the wick. Okay, And there's like, do you see at the bottom of the wick, or the black dot, you see closer, like the lineup of 3 green, like, they're like kind of like sitting like monks almost in robes. There's one, like counting from the left. Oh no, there's multiple. So there's one like a greenish figure, 1, and then 2, 3, 4. The 4th one is like starting to lift off to the right side. Then the 5th and the 6th. Yeah, so there's a row of 6, all across the board. So that's like driving back to the 6 of Cups energy, my kin, my crew. Yeah, so we got that there. That have all come to witness, like, just like a powwow for sure. And then on the very top, you'll see kind of like more of a specialist, I think a performer almost, looking above the head of that world card, that feminine energy, to the top, where it's almost like a black wick sticking at the very top. It's kind of like tribal almost, like what do they say, the Indians that are considered most, like ruthless, like they scalped, what is that, something, I don't remember. I don't know, but they had mohawks. I don't remember. I'm sorry, but like this is the chillest version because he's playing an instrument. You see that long white thing. You'll see, like, because that's the head, right? I told you. Then you see the shoulder span of, I would say, this would be his left arm on the left hand on the white long thing, like instrument, right? So he's sitting down, like crisscross applesauce type of style. So his left arm would be like positioned on our right side, right? And then his right hand is kind of raised up. You see? So somewhat of an audience there. I don't know, it's a performer. But he plays an instrument, and he doesn't, like, it's not how do I say it? Looking at him, you would not quite equate that he would be in this kind of a position. It's kind of like those guys that play those, like, flutes. I don't know, those wooden flutes, harmonica flutes. Like, you wouldn't know that they play it unless they were like at an environment that would suggest it. So that's the same for this character. But this guy is kind of modernized here, but he has his old crew here. There's something about that. There's somebody who plays an instrument, has their own crew that they brought in to their performance, that is like, this is like modernized, almost like old school and new school. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting it. Okay. Okay, so as far as networks, what does that mean for me in meeting different kinds of people? I think there's going to be just like in an intermingling of energies, and it may cause anxiety for some, but this is about turning new leaves. You see, like, you see the vine and then that leaf thing? It used to be a bird's beak, like the overhead view is what I said. But now it looks like a leaf, like ivy type of leaf. So this is definitely turning a new leaf. Now for some, like, what I have to say about this is that I used to have high anxiety, a lot more before. What else do I want to say about this? Yeah, I used to have high anxiety, and so I never could grasp, growing up, if ever given the opportunity, let's say, like Sweet 16, was it Quinceañera or Cotillion, or, like those celebrations where you reach a certain age and then you have your friends invited, and then it's like a ballroom type of, like, it's just a formalized type of event, like coming of age type of energy. Was it bar mitzvah for some? Yeah, like inviting your friends, and I didn't have very many instances where I could do that, establish, that level of friends. So it wasn't quite that I was unpopular, I was just not popular. I was not very much socialized. And I'm not going to, say pour me on that. I'm just saying that's what is. So it made it all the more incredibly anxious to figure out what it would be like to, when you have different kinds of friends that you feel a sense of home with, it's not that, how do I say it? You find safety in those facets of other people that get you in certain areas. And I would have to say, I'm going to turn this back around. Give me a second. So I can just talk to you. What's going on here? Yeah, we're going to talk about energies, okay? So, there were energies that would make me feel bad, would position me to feel bad about, having different, I don't know, like, when they say that, like, you can only be yourself in this way with this kind of people, and then only this way with that kind of people, I was made to think that I was fake, or people that did that were fake, because it was kind of a lie captured within, like, you can only get away with this crowd, and you can only get away with this with that crowd. And for me, it wasn't that. It wasn't just so cut and dry, simple like that. It was just like, some people get you in certain areas and some people don't. You want to get along, like, you want to preserve the dignity and the sense of home and safety as much as possible within each and every single person that you can. So you're not going to digress from what their comfort levels or what their understandings are of that compatibility. So, it's just, we're organically compatible in this arena. And it's not to say that I never would challenge these different facets of home, but I'm just glad that my world has evolved so much more, or I think the world has evolved so much more than to scrutinize on that level. Like, why would you want to take away someone's sense of home when there is a struggle to establish that in a means of what's a norm for others? I didn't criticize, how do I say it? Okay, we're not going to go there, okay? I just know that there's nothing wrong. I knew back then there was nothing wrong with it. But I did think that there was something wrong with me. And that I just couldn't comprehend the idea of, let's say, having, my 1 or 2 school elementary friends at a family gathering. Like, I just, people didn't know me like that. Yeah, I just, I don't know, that gave me a lot of anxiety. And I think I'm still dealing with that now. A little bit. Like, I think my personal life, you know, my personal life knows what I do here. Not everyone supports me in it. Some choose to ignore it because I'm basically a nobody here, numbers wise and all of that. Like I'm not all blown up. Yeah. So I think, and those that like know me in office work, they might stumble upon my stuff just because I was forced to give out or pressured to give out my personal phone number. But it was never like I gave them the formal invite because for obvious reasons, right? Yeah. So I gotta ask though. I don't know. I just I don't know. I live two separate worlds, kind of, you know. There was, when I first started, I did put myself out there on my personal social media. I said, hey, I'm doing this thing on the side for some self-improvement. And, you know, it was just like a simple invite. There was no petitioning or anything. There was no, like, it was just kind of like an open door. And I think that was a weird kind of rejection. Like, I didn't have anybody talking down on me, at least in my face. But, you know, everybody else carried on with their, like, baby pictures and gender birth announcements and graduation, first day of school, all that, you know, like first day on the job type of like anniversary, you know, all of that stuff. They just carried on with their usual stuff. And so my social media wasn't very social at that time, at least when it came to me. Unless I posted a pretty picture. I don't know. Or actually, I'm not going to talk down too much upon it, okay? I did, when I started writing and scribing, like just writing down my thoughts, what do you call it? Yeah, I think they call it scribing. Automatic writing, on my Instagram. And this is before I think I started doing YouTube stuff. But I was still going through some stuff. And I remember sitting in the car and like being scolded for being on my phone too much when I'm like, I'm writing down these things. And so there was this pressure of like having to do it, like capture it in its true essence while knowing that I was going to get in trouble and scolded by someone who's 5 years apart from me. About, you know, writing about my feelings. Like it's my artwork. And so that I've got to say I'm all of that stuff is not perfect to how I would describe it, but I think the efforts in using the time and energy that I had, I did very, very well, and it helped me get better and better and better and better at what I'm doing. So about um, at least I would say 70, conservatively speaking, 70% of the stuff that I wrote on there was within those conditions. So when social media changed a bit, I didn't I didn't know that some of it linked to my personal account. I'm like, fuck, how do I change it? And I would forget sometimes my sign in. It was back in those days. And so I wouldn't realize it until after the fact. And that's when I by accident, I saw that some people did like females. They understood. And it's weird. A couple of them were my mom's friends, like from back in the day. And you know, like it's just I don't even really talk to them, but I could tell they understood. And some of them don't even have, or don't, at least my mom's friends, like English is not their first language, you know. And I could tell out of all the things that I posted before, especially those who didn't have English as a first language, they how do I say it? They said I captured things in a way that's a unique way, and very accurate at that, of how to convey things that were not always talked about, or very that were hard to put into words, but they were captured well. And I know that's like a very technical way of putting things, but yeah, I was just surprised that I got support on that level. I'd have to say that maybe by contrast, since I didn't get that kind of support from somebody I was in a relationship for over 20 years with, that kind of backing, or even it was just completely deliberately ignorant. It was just like, you know, like, just I was shocked even without that factoid that I, you know, but I think even without that factoid, the part that actually made me cry was just remembering that I had that kind of support, as far as like more than just agreeability, more than just being tolerated. So that factoid isn't something that made me cry, but I would say it adds to the shock factor, for sure. I think I sorted out a lot of my feelings with dissolution. So that pain has, I don't know if dissipated is the word, because when something dissipates, it just moves from one form to another. But, it's like vanished. Yeah, vanished. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why when people say like, oh, other psychics are telling me like, oh, you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I think there's when I screw my head back on, in putting yourself out there, I just know that in the different environments that I've been in, different industries, different positions, you have to be sensitive to how you communicate on different realms of the totem pole. With it, like, just trying to squeeze it all down, all the information down. I can still put myself out there, but I don't have to eliminate that area. Like, oh, I can't touch on that area of my, socials within this platform on my personal level. No, I can still do it. I just have to commercialize it. Not commercialize it. I don't know. Just kind of dumb it down a little bit when it comes to, yeah, I just have to realize that people are in different places sometimes, and sometimes you just have to, like, test the water. So, I think that's where I'm at. But for the long time, because I don't see, I would say at least 80 to 90% of those people on my personal socials, carried over to support me in what I do here, regardless of how good I'm at, or even how good I'm doing. I think that's what was like a little sad for me. A little sad, but it's okay. That's where I'm trying to figure out doing the housekeeping. Like, for real, Tina. What do you want to keep in your life? You just want to keep that, like, just keep them around for trinkets? Like, what is this? You gotta know who your real supporters are. So I'm just doing that, sifting through. So give me a second. Okay, so does my divine panel want to say about that? Oh my god, we went through this, like, what even got us face to face? Holy crud. Oh, about feeling bad about mixing parties. Like, how am I gonna be when my single friend is around my, my family? Or, it's just, I guess that all makes sense in, like, the anxiety, because, like I said, that's conservatively speaking. I would say 90% of the people I have on all of my personal socials have not, like, shown me support on what I'm doing here. But it's okay. It's okay. It's just numbers, right? Yeah. What's important is, how do you feel about yourself, Tina? And where you're at, I'm doing so much better, dude. Death in reverse, yeah. It's transformation. For sure. I'm missing an accessory. Oh, you gotta move that. Move over, buddy. Psh. Okay. Now I'm getting too cold. Give me a second. Oops. It's pink. Am I skinnier now? Just kidding. It's not about getting skinny. It's about being healthy and feeling good. Okay. Okay, death in reverse. I have transformed into a beautiful butterfly. Alright, anything else you want to tell me, my divine panel? Burp the baby, burp the baby. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I think this, all the thing that I told you about is just kind of like stressful. It is lack mindset, you know? From moving across the ages. The sands of time. That's what it is. It's anxiety moving through the sands of time. What is it? Yeah, and it kind of like sifts through the Sandman energy too. Definitely enter the Sandman. Because we explained ourselves on the Five of Pentacles on this. You know, you're freaking out, like you're missing something, so you're putting eyes on everything, everywhere. Like, I don't need that stress, for real. So I'm just sorting through, doing the housekeeping, so I can move forward. And I'm going aggressively at it this time because, dude, there's 2 or 3 days where I was out of commission because I liked somebody. Holy fucking moly, no. Tina, wake up, wake up. And again, I'm not going to harp on it because I know that there was something simultaneously happening where it was important to feel the feel-goods because there was, or like, there are other reasons, which shall not be disclosed, but other workings, as you saw, from different parties that were, that needed something different thrown into the picture, because the workings on the other side, they have to be extremely motherfucking careful not to get caught again. And so this new added flavor to the bunch shifted things. You know, there's meaning in everything. Okay, all right. And I think it works best for me. 10 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of things were happening. It was like a period of intensity. So yeah, things are happening fast, but like it's also done in waves. So for me, I feel like it works better in working in these, like, I feel like comfortable extremes. I don't know. They're workable extremes for sure. All right, so there's that. Is there anything else that you want to say before I continue to try to read the rest of, if there's anything else? 6 of Pentacles. So, this is about reciprocation here. My new life, this transformed life, is about reciprocation. And it's knowing that, where does the 5 of Pentacles sit? You know, what is that? How do I say it? Because of these highs and lows, the extreme, like the intensity of, I don't know if it's the intensity of the transformation or the intensity, that's the new standard from transformation. I feel like these are intense exchanges. I feel like it. But let me just double check here. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Um, um, this is, interdependent. Like, this is independent. I guess this could be dependent. So then this, whether this is dependent, but I think more so interdependent, the intensities are from the transformation period, like the cocoon status. Yeah, where you're kind of dependent on what you have in your cocoon, and dependent on the arena, the environment. So yeah, definitely this was about the intensities within the transformation period. Because this new realm of exchanges is at a what do they call it? Somalia? Oh fuck, I don't. It's like a connoisseur. Like, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Shit. Okay, it's it's at a different level. Okay, yeah, a higher level for sure. And the exchanges are equal, but also at a higher that have a higher standard. For sure. Okay. Anything else that you want to say based on what I divulged in this one-to-one? Just what's going on there? Okay. We're getting them. We're getting them. Page of Pentacles, inverted, but as I was picking up the whole bunch, it fell in reversal. So whether inverted or reversal, it's still investing in oneself. One is directly to self, like there's no subtractions, there's no taxes from directly investing in yourself. There's like, and then one is investing in self, but knowing that there's a certain ratio of takeaways. One is 100% takeaway, one is like you're investing, and the ratio of takeaways are to be determined. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, what's unknown is, or TBD, Page of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, and Four of Cups. What? Four of Cups. Okay, remember, Four of Cups is not always being disillusioned or like jaded, or like being put in a position where you're like, I don't want to play with you. Okay, so I'm just trying to jog your memory on this, as well as mine. But it could also mean the obvious answer, the multiple choice question, right? So whether the investment is known to have 100% versus a ratio of takeaways, this is an easy answer, because as long as you invest in yourself, Tina, there's nobody that can combat that. There's nobody that should have a tiff over that. You're not even going. That's not even a fight that you can say that you're going to forfeit to. That's just somebody else's troubles plopped into your plate. You know what I mean? So that's kind of you should not anticipate any quarrels from you investing in yourself, Tina, because what that is just self-love. At this point, I can't say there's any haters on that. If there are any proposed haters, I think that's just a misunderstanding on everyone's part. That's just someone who is very distracted from their own personal journey. That's what I gotta say. Because if they had their head screwed on just a little bit straight, they would know that that's bullshit being brought on. They're bringing bullshit to my plate. Yeah. So, right behind it is the King of Swords extroverted, for sure. King of Swords extroverted. So that's the absolute truth. Like, brutally honest. Yep. Okay, so that's good. I like it. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in this. So give me a sec. Anything else over here? I don't know. I do see something. Okay, okay, now you see, from that black center, moving above that, the white part of the wick, right behind that, above it, is, a blackish grayish figure. It looks like, definitely a person, who is, I guess, on the thicker side, thicker build. He looks like he has a beard. You can't see his face, but he's facing us. His arm is up, kind of in a lighter color, and he's holding a wand, that white string, and it's to the left of us, but within his right hand. Right behind him, there's a grayish figure. It looks like a bull, almost. The impression of a bull. Kind of like on the right side would be like the head, the left side would be its tail. Now, I don't see, like, I just know I got the impression of a bull right there, but I can't really see the face. I can see like the hooves, like the legs, at least the two front legs on the right side, and then at least one leg on the back end. Yeah, its head is downwards just because of the way it's about to, yeah, one of its legs like bent, ready to charge. So in looking at the man, it's kind of blending in with the back part of it, which makes me feel like it's almost like a centaur. I don't know. It's weird. Well, right in front of this man is like a white frog, like a pupil, like a student. They're facing each other. And a frog is an amphibian and goes through many stages of life, its own different realms of cocoon status. Just a lot of bodily changes as well. And I don't know, I feel like this figure, oh, you see that wand? Now, on the top part of it is almost like a axe, a hybrid of an axe and a scythe. So I don't know if this figure is teaching this frog partial bullshit energy, but I don't know. I don't get that bad part. I think it's just how to be firm. I feel like that's what it is, because it's bull is Taurus. And then if you look at the scythe, that black part of it on the interior part looks like kind of an image of a unicorn. Do you see? So either way you look at it, whether it's, a bull or a unicorn, there's something unique about how you face your challenges. Yeah, I really feel like it's more so that a bunch of gurus, crew all around. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Anything else that we see here? I feel like I'm spent for the night. I feel like that was it. Like that was the completion of it. I don't know. I have to do diligence, and I have to like make sure. There's an Egyptian god type of energy here. The head would be right at the center where the wick is, and the white would be like the nape of the neck. You see, it's like a profile of like a bird type of spirit energy. The beak is the black point above the white. Do you see? And then it has like that long-haired, it's kind of like an Amazon bird type of energy. I don't know. I gotta look this. It's an Egyptian. It's a mimic of an Egyptian god, though. I don't know. It's weird. But the Egyptian god is wearing like a tropical shirt. It's on vacation. What the heck? I gotta look this thing up. Okay. Anything else? See what I'm saying? That's weird. Okay. I think that's enough of that. Let me feel the energy. Hold on. Okay. No, it's all good. There might be one teensy weensy message left, but I rotated all the way through, and I got, I'll say 99% of the messages. Anything else will be carried out through these cards. The final, say, you know, oh my God, that was only candle 1. What the? 2-hour reading. Okay. Here, this is a pink candle. Okay. Pink candles. You can look them up, mainly for love. It's a heart chakra. I did it for the higher and the lower heart chakra because we have the color pink here and the color like green. I don't know what this is from. I think it was one of those shoulder strap things that for the laundry on your dresses. You just, you know, hang them up. And I was like, let's just repurpose them. I don't know what that. I don't know what happened, but. Do we have numbers on this? 122. Well, it's 0434, no, 0734 0122, but I'm just going to go with 122 on here. The previous one had no numbers. Great. Okay. Fuck, a long line. Okay. Oh, this one definitely has rosemary in it. Do you see? Should we do a little ASMR? Okay. There's like crustacean energy here. Prehistoric. Sea creature energy here, as you can see. I don't know, I'm nearsighted, so I can't, I don't know, that's just what I'm seeing here. So for me, even though I'm nearsighted, just because mentally speaking, the depth of it, like I'm looking at the screen, like right here, right? ASMR. But then I have to like bounce back. It's like double the span, my brain's, but. Oh, there's a curly hair in there. Yeah, okay. There's a lot in here. This is gonna be a long read. Should I apologize? I don't think so. I don't think so. You don't want to be here. You can't hang. It's not my problem. Okay, hold on. Here we are to save my day. Okay. 3:46 a.m. Good morning. Good morning. Do you see, like, there's tribal fixations here? Oh my goodness. Look. Do you see that? It's someone who's, like, chilling, sitting back. You see the black burnt area? When you look at the center top, it looks like those are ears, like cat ears almost. Feline. Fuck, what is going on with my phone? Hold on. Okay. Do you see? Feline energy. The white part is kind of like where it leads to the nose and mouth area. He's just sitting back on like a papasan. And legs, this is someone that's rather tall. And then crossed, like, you know, just sitting back, lounging. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So somebody that has like 9 lives, a lot of tries in life, granted that. So one that can explore. And again, this is like day 2 network energy, you know, meeting all different kinds of people. This one is like kind of, I wouldn't say out of place, because this is definitely within their, this is definitely up their alley. Somebody who's definitely into puns, because like that was, you know, alley, cat, haha, yes, thank you. Okay, but it's definitely someone that you don't, not the kind of, not your average Joe. And that's to say, not all Joes are average. Holy smokes, who do I have here? Seriously, the humor. Oh gosh. Okay, you're killing me. All right, so here, okay, there we go. I don't know what was on my leg. I don't know, but here we go. And definitely just someone that lives how they like. And they're finally in an atmosphere that recognizes it, that accommodates it, that welcomes it, you know? I love it. It's good. You see, right here, it's almost like a wishbone on the left side. The bottom part of it is still attached. Yeah, so this person has some good options here. All right, twisting off right over here. Anything else that you want to say? I don't know. I get Pikachu energy here. Again, with like the tall ears. Yeah. It's just kind of scribed into here. Pika Pika. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Maybe some kangaroo energy. Is there some Aussie energy here? I feel like something. Oh, okay. I do see, again, a large bird type of, like a tribal bird type of energy, but it's also a boar. More so the image of like a tribal boar. Do you see that? Side profile, facing the right, with like a headpiece on. But do you see like the face? Like the big like leaf part is the eye, the light area. And you see like it's shortened like a snout. It's definitely like a boar, a tribal boar energy. But it could also be like, oh my gosh, it's like Winnie the Pooh. Look, dark, Winnie the Pooh gone dark, tribal. Yeah, seriously, no, I'm telling you, it looks like Winnie the Pooh, like going through the dark night of the soul, but seeing in their past life that they have like some tribal roots. That's crazy. It is Winnie the Pooh, like gone hyena mode. You see the ears now? You see the ears right there? Winnie the Pooh, gone jackal. That's crazy. It's kind of like going to Burning. Oh, this is Winnie the Pooh going to Burning Man, because you see, in the black part on the right side, that's the nose, led by his little happy bird spirit totem. You see it right there, sitting on the edge right there, with that loop. Oh, like the noose is right in front of his face, like this bird spirit energy's face. But he's smiling at it, like, you not today, you know, you don't got me today. But then if you look at a happy face, that black part of it, that becomes a snout of this jackal, which is actually truly Winnie the Pooh bear. And then if you look above that, what used to be the eyes of the boar is now like, you know, the goggles, kind of sunglass goggles, polarized goggles of, you know, somebody going to Burning Man. So you see? You see what I'm talking about? Tell me. Tell me you see it. Tell me. See? Winnie the Pooh gone dark. Then Jackal energy. Oop, hold on. Jackal energy. Right? Or it's kind of looking like a pug now. Hold on. Shit. There we go. Mm-hmm. I know you know. You gotta know. You gotta see it. Anyway. Now I can't see the boar now, but that's okay. We got it. Anything else you see? Oh, you know, like the Afro-Brazilian tarot. There's someone like, you know, like with those skirts right there. Okay, there you follow up with these past four that are connected here. That's the waist area. The back is on the left side, the highlight side, with his left arm and shoulder, like going to the left, and then his right protruding out, kind of like a shooting bow and arrow. Definitely kind of warrior type of energy. You see what I'm seeing? Like totally, you cannot miss it. Oh shoot, now you can't. What's going on here? Give me a second. There's my phone is doing like this zoom in feature thing. But do you see what I'm seeing? Right there. Off in the wind. This is action packed. Okay. Anything else? I thought I would be more tired than this, but I guess I'm not. Okay. My phone is doing some weird shit. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Anything else? I don't know. There's more? Is there any more? I think that was the bulk of it. Oh, I do see a caterpillar. You see the black right there? At the center point? It's kind of rocket ship caterpillar. You see? That's at the center. That's the middle point of the caterpillar. But now you see like a racehorse facing off to the left with the leads on it. Do you see that? Off to the races. Anyway, but there's so on the right side there's the caterpillar. Do you see it? Like slingshotted out. So this is definitely talking about growth and being this is definitely about transformation and a slingshot where you leave a part of yourself behind, and it's meant to go off in the old direction. Like that's old times. And then right, I'm hearing Auld Lang Syne, something like that. I can't, like that warrior energy for sure. This is all good spirit energy from what I'm seeing. Okay, that's it for now for here, because I think it's clear cut, it's dominant. I don't see any debris over here. That's all I gotta say about that one. Okay, some final cards for that. My divine panel, what do you want to say about that? Is there anything you want to say about that? I mean, most of all, I think it's going at things with heart. That last piece was, that last finding was, I would say comforting, because of how happy that black caterpillar looked. Okay, anything else you want to see in my divine panel? Okay, there's that one. Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? The Moon card. Okay, things are happening organically. Okay, if we look at this card, things are happening organically. Things are already in place. This is kind of Mary Catherine Gallagher, where she goes, I think she goes touchdown or something like that, or I don't remember. Mary Catherine Gallagher, something about that. So things are happening organically, whether or not we have a say in things. Okay, it doesn't matter what we say. How do I say it? Things are already in place. Our opinions are not relevant to what's going to transpire, nor anyone else's opinions, okay, for that matter. Things are happening magically. They're happening organically and magically. Yes, that's that energy there. Okay, so day 2 is successful. That's a good recap. I forgot what was day 3 all about. But, I think that's it for now. Bottom of the deck, the Tower moment. Decisions have been made. With clarity, I feel like. Top of the deck, Knight of Swords in reverse. This is focused energy. Again, definitely done with clarity. It's zeroed in. We've already done the Q&A. Like, actually, this is doing the Q... I don't know. I feel like the Q&A is already done. Duh. But we're not moving in haste on a situation. That would be this upright. So this would be the applications. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, the applications of those decisions. The focus, like delegating, you know, timing, just planning. All right. So one card summary on this one. The Emperor in reverse. There's underground math to it. Like it's adding up, but there's like a main accountant on this one. Auditor. There's someone doing that math, but the math is mathing for sure. I want a clarifier in that, may I? The Star card in reverse for sure. This is a big balls energy. But you just gotta trust in it. You just gotta trust in it. Like, even if you don't trust in it, that's your problem, you know? This is, you just gotta trust in it. Like, that's fact. That's fact in here. Okay, so what are my 3 takeaways, my divine panel? Thank you so very much. 8 of Cups. It's knowing when to do, like, pencils down. Like, you know, like, when you're new at a place and this is, like, your orientation, and it's totally missing the target because there's too many, like, hooks in the kitchen, and, like, and there's a fire, okay? And there's multiple fires. So, there's, you know, just some confused energy. So, you know, you need to know when to put your personal pencil down and just, like, walk away. Look, okay. I'll let you two decide. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and grab myself a coffee. Don't worry. Would you like a coffee? Looks like you need a coffee. And you head out, okay? Oh my gosh, for sure. Look, and you head out. I got you. Don't worry. And it's so, like, my past experiences are allowing me to be more well versed in those kinds of environments. Okay, let's get a clarify for that one. That's crazy for sure. Knight of Pentacles, it's delivery. Yeah. So you know what? When you're in those, like, heated environments, or when there's just, like, chaos building up, you know what to do. You get out of there. You're not going to get caught in the crossfire. Number 1, safety first. Number 2, we're going to, you know, we bring stuff to the table. So, you know what? Just like that example right there. Conflict resolution in its most practical form. I'll deliver. Okay. Takeaway number 2 for me. And this is happening organically. I didn't even like it, just comes naturally. 5 of Cups. From what they're saying, it's knowing when to say goodbye, to cut things off. Like, everything happens for a reason. This is just like, because this is my take 2 of of my video, to the point where I didn't properly word it. But because like her top is off, that's basically what I had to do. I just had to cut off the video because I had a wardrobe malfunction. And I did not anticipate that. I did not foresee that. It has never happened before. And so it's just kind of knowing when you have to just hit the reset, you know? What is the clarifying card for that? 4 of Pentacles. This is about ownership, but it's also being cautious of those who are trying to covet our energy, but more so trying to covet us as either like to possess us. Like, it's weird because for females, if they have control issues, that's the bottom line of it, you know, of that kind of energy. Like, if they want to covet what we have, that's that kind of like greedy 4 of Pentacles energy. When it's a male, masculine, or it's trying to covet us as, like, I don't know, trophy, or like another one up, that kind of energy, ownership like that. So it's just knowing what to was it in reversal? No, it was an upright. Yeah, kind of like doing the director's cut, you know, what stays, what goes, what works for this, what they're saying, what works for this theater, therefore temple, rather than just what works for this video. So look at your life in more of a long-term span, because that's what kind of respect that you should be commanding, Tina. Not just for this video, not just for this like time period. You have to look at yourself within the realm of respect. Like, do we allow that in this arena, basically? You gotta do that. Third takeaway for me. I wanted to take out multiples, so I guess I'll do that. 9 of Cups, yeah, because that'll equate to happiness. You're conjuring your own, Tina. See? Clarifying cards for that, supporting, is the Devil in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, this is not the best words for it, but energy manipulation. You see, like, how she's doing her own conjuring. Within those 2 hands is the Devil and the King of Pentacles energy. These are 2 different kinds of bosses. These are, but both, like, kind of earthly bound. This is underground energy. This is more of a, kind of, manipulating, but not being obsessive over it. So this is energy management without the realm of string manipulation. Do you know what I mean? Energetic manipulation. This is being coercive and how do I say it? This is very convincing energy, like, based on how, like, what was aforementioned, it establishes legitimate 9 of Cups, like, happiness energy, like, everyone should be good with this. But more so, I am good with this. And so it's very convincing, coercive energy. Almost like, what is it? What is this sorcery? It's kind of that, but it's not evil. Like, this is underground, aggressive, like, top tier, get shit done, industrious boss energy. Like, deep earth. This is, I am able to conjure that. This is like having the backing that also has the backing, the backbone, you know, that kind of energy. Like it's emphasized. That's interesting. All right, that's it for now. That was a long one. That was a doozy. Okay, meaning that it was definitely something to do. All right, one for the road, one for the road. I need to, what whistle? Very good. Very, very good. All right. Thank you for all donations provided in and of light and love. Reciprocate equally. Bravo. Thank you. Well done. Blessings be. And now, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength from those that call upon, generate, cast, bring, multiply, magnify, or any variation thereof, ill will, intent, and or entities to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for refortification in me and only me, hassle-free. No doubt, no attachments, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate columns of blue, assisting with a sequence of rollouts, of course. And light and love. I close the portals in this reading. Now,